Welcome to this module. For the next 4 minutes, we will be talking about selecting additional information sources. In the previous module, you learned about the differences between books, popular periodicals, and scholarly peer-reviewed journals. Additionally, you learned about the differences between primary and secondary sources. If you need to review these concepts, just view them again. In this module, you will be building on all the skills you were introduced to previously. This module will also acquaint you with all the other sources that can be used for research projects that you may not have considered. Remember, quality research is pulled from a variety of credible sources. Your works cited list should give your professor an indication of how many quality sources you've relied upon to support the content in your project. Consider challenging yourself to use some of the sources identified in this module. Websites. Organizations, nonprofits, and businesses display reports, articles, and various data. Museums, libraries, and archives display copies of digitized primary source images. Websites can be accessed through a number of different search engines such as USA.gov or IPL.org. Keep in mind that instructors often prefer the reputation of .edu or .gov domains when using websites for research. Government documents. The United States government produces and funds an extraordinary amount of quality research material through grants and agencies. Examples include administrative documents, statistics, declassified information, historical works, maps, and scientific research. Conference proceedings. Researchers meet and present their latest work. This information is not technically peer-reviewed, but it may be more cutting-edge and current and not yet accessible in articles and books. Dissertations and theses. Generally, these formal academic research papers are required of graduate students to obtain PhD credentialing. They work hard and you benefit. Videos and TV. Audiovisual media may provide both primary and secondary source material on any subject in the form of documentaries, interviews, or examples of creative work. Interviews. These conversations provide in-depth information about a subject directly from a notable source. Audio, music, radio, or podcasts. These spoken art forms are often useful as primary research. Letters. Letters are useful as primary sources as evidence in historical research or when analyzing local attitudes, as they are often displayed in letters to the editor in newspaper and magazine columns. Lectures or speeches. Lectures or speeches can be found in a print or audio format. These sources provide valid primary source material. Images. Images are useful when depicting an artist or photographer's work. They also are important as archaeological evidence. So there you have it, more tools for your writing toolbox. Dare to use some of these additional sources in your projects. They add variety and quality content for college-level writing projects. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact the CMC Virtual Librarians. We're here to help.